Hey guys, Don here at the Martial Arts Laboratory. Hey, October, I'm going to give you some of the curriculum we're going to do. We're going to be focusing a lot on side control. Not only attacks, but escapes from it, and also how to maintain. We are going to show you the D-bag side control. It's a little different. So, and hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like button down the bottom for me. We need to spread this around. Thank you. I really want to talk about my version of side control. So it's called the D-bag side control. Does not mean douchebag, it means Don's bag of tricks. First of all, let's talk about a crossface. The Jiu-Jitsu world loves to call this a crossface. To me, this is not a crossface, okay? The crossface is going to be my hand going across his face. So what we do with our side control is my hand's gonna come across his chin, grab his shoulder, forearm's gonna drop down, elbow's gonna come off the mat, and I'm gonna find his hip pocket, which is right here. Try to turn into me, he's not moving. Try to turn really hard, still not gonna happen. Versus if I'm in here and he's gonna turn into me, keep turning, go, turn. Oh, now let's go back again. So let's say I'm doing the D-bag version. We're here, try to turn into me again. He's stuck, I own it. Thank you. So let's talk about escaping side control. I love it when one of my students comes to me and asks, there's a person off camera you can't see, how do I escape side control? There's a lot of questions that are involved in that I need answers to before I can answer that. So we're going to start off with a very, very simple one, and that's I'm going to be on my back. My partner is going to do what the Jiu-Jitsu world calls a crossface, okay? And he's going to have heavy pressure on me. Now, the first thing I have to do is alleviate the pressure. So to alleviate the pressure, I'm going to create my frame. So my hands are here, I'm framed up. So we call this jack stance. So those of you who mechanically inclined will understand this, those who don't will understand it as well, I hope. So I'm going to have my jack, lift him up, my arms are the stands, I leave my stands in place. So put some pressure on me. So he's got heavy pressure, see my face, this doesn't feel good, all right? I'm going to lift my jack, put my stands in place, see how my voice changes? So now we can create an escape. One of my favorite escapes is here, where it's going to feet under, and come out. So let's say my partner's in basically mid side control. So he's just past my guard. I've been smart, I'm able to block him here with my elbow. I don't want to use my hand. If I use my hand, he's going to rotate his hip. No, other way, come the other way. And he's going to wrist lock me. Yeah. So we're going to be here. I've already blocked. I got my frame created. So this is not only being an escape, it's going to be an attack as well. Okay. I'm going to push his face. We call it ugly face triangle. I'm going to push his face, lock in. I have the triangle and the armbar. The triangle and the armbar. We're not going to attack here, we're just going to escape, okay? I don't know how many of you guys actually worked in the restaurant industry. I never did, but I visit them often. So we have an escape called the server escape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce up, back down. So I'm going to bounce up here and fall back on. So I'm going to bounce. What I want to do is I'm going to clear his weight, shoot my hands under in one motion. Like I'm holding a server tray, and come out. Say he's really low, right? So what's going to happen here, this is very, very simple. It's not real nice, but it's simple. Hand's going to circle around, start pushing his chin, post on my elbow, drive up. So again, here, hand's going to post on the chin. As I start to push up, my elbow's going to hit and drive up. The last escape I'm going to show you today is one that's kind of special to me. It's another D-bag move. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold him tight to me. This hand's going to circle under, grab his head. Now what I'm going to do is as I grab his head, I'm going to start to bridge and turn. Back. Brick's like, yes, I love it. So right now he has what we call the Jiu-Jitsu world. I don't like it. This is not a crossface move. We call this a crossface. I'm going to pin his shoulder. Hand's going to come under. Circle around the back of his head. Quite frankly, I could finish here if I wanted. We're not going to do that. I'm going to start to pull his head down as I bridge and turn. You can almost consider some of my escapes attacks too, but this is just a straight up attack, and it's the Brazilians consider one of the cheapest attacks there is because it's called Americana. We won't go into that whole story. But early on we were taught to hit the arm at here, go here, and we're going to paint the ground. I'm saying in Brazilian accent because that's how it was told to me. What I like to do is I'm going to come in here. Now we have grips, so we call this monkey palm, monkey palm. This is a C-clamp grip, right? Monkey palm, and we have a gable grip, which we're not going to use right now. So what I want to monkey palm his wrist to the mat. Monkey palm my own wrist. Now if you notice my hips driving down, I'm going to load his shoulder, because right now the shoulder's a ball joint. I need to turn into a lever joint. So I'm going to load his shoulder in, heavy pressure down. My fingers are not under his wrist. I've got my palm open so I can drive his wrist down. Watch how little I have to move this elbow to finish. Boom. So again, I'm here, I'm going for a straight armbar. He says, no, you cannot have that. Monkey palm, load, press, lift. Thank you.